Dug up by Pygon. Ojukwu out of the middle, puts it away for the kill. That's going to go all the way into the stands. Ojukwu hit that one so hard. Ojukwu with 11 kills. Point for Lee. 8-3, Lady Flames with the lead in the fourth set. And back to serve is Samita. Samita taken by Jordan. Beardsley outside Schween. Down the line, it just goes long. No touch, point. Oh, they are going to say a touch. They are going to say it was touched by Lee. And a side out for Hastings. Schween with another kill.
And a fortunate turn of events for Hastings right there. They needed a point. They need to side out quickly to get back in this thing.
Miss serve by Beardsley gives it right back to the Lady Flames. 9-4, Lee with the lead. And back to serve will be Zelenovic. Zelenovic to serve. Near ace, dug up by Kinney. Outside to Nickel, cross court. And dug over and inbounds by Ojukwu. Lee catches a break on a nice attack by Nickel as Ojukwu puts it over and inbounds. Point for Lee. 10-4 is the score. Zelenovic with another serve. Outside it goes to Schween rather, and Schween punches it through the double block. Schween with another kill. 10-5 Lee.
Broncos continue to battle. Lee continues to hold them off. Lee continues to keep the lead. Looks very much like the first set.
And Schween to serve. Here comes Lee. That's Martins who puts it over and down for the kill. Paula Martins with just her third kill. They have not gone to her a lot. 11-5 is the score in favor of Lee. Serving will be Paula Martins, who had that kill. Taken by Hastings. Nickel on the outside puts it inbounds for the kill. Nickel with the kill. She's got 7. And it's 11-6 in favor of Lee. After a very fast start to this fourth set, both teams playing pretty even of late. And Lindy Matthews back to serve. And Lee hits it over, and it's down for the kill. Good play by the setter, Camille Martinez, her third kill of the match.
And as you said, Matt, playing pretty even. That's the 8th consecutive side out between these two teams. So they're simply going back and forth. Hastings can't cut into the lead. Lee's holding them off.
Martinez with the serve. On the right side, Zuha has it blocked by Lee. And another point for the Lady Flames.
So that string of side outs is broken, and it's broken in the favor of Lee.
And the Lady Flames will serve. It'll be Martinez, taken by Jordan. Beardsley setting up Shocker, who puts it away for the kill. Shayna Shocker with 8 kills. 13-7 in favor of Lee. And Jordan will go back to serve. Junior from Lakewood, Colorado. Hastings needs to come back with a rally here to get back in this fourth set. Martinez outside to Ojukwu, misses with the kill. Point for the Broncos. 13-8 in favor of Lee.
Now Ojukwu, Irene, just there, she wanted to go on that one. She had a strong approach, and she wanted to kill it, and I think they blocked where she wanted to go, and she tried to go line then and slid out of bounds.
Taylor Jordan with an ace serve for the Broncos. 13-9 as the Broncos slowly claw their way back into this fourth set. They lead the match 2-1. Jordan with another serve. Taken by Lee, and a quick attack in the middle. Dug up by the Broncos. Nickel tools it off the block for the kill. Kristen Nickel with another kill. And a timeout called by the Lady Flames. 4th straight scored by Hastings. They're right back in it at 13-10. Take a break. You're listening to NEI Championship Volleyball on the web. Hastings with 4 straight points. They trail Lee 13-10 in this 4th set. Hastings leading the match 2-1 in this 8-9 matchup. It'll be Jordan to continue serving for the Broncos, taken by Ojukwu. Martinez outside to Sumida, and she puts it away for the kill. Sumida with a kill, and it's 14-10. Lee needed that side out. And now Ojukwu will go back to serve.
Irene gave the Lee Flames that early lead.
And outside it goes to Nickel to the Broncos, dug up by Lee. Back set, blocked back by Shocker. Shocker and Nickel with the block. And a side out for Hastings.
Advantage Hastings there. Jordan got Hastings back in it with 3 straight points on serve. They got Ojukwu out of the box, and now Nickel serving for Hastings.
Nickel with the serve. Martinez punched over by Sumida. Outside to Schween, left side, covered by the Broncos. They'll send it over. Martinez to Sumida, dug up by Jordan. Back row attack to Nickel over the block, and got it. Nickel with the kill. Lee gave a good effort chasing it. Hastings with the point. They're within 2 at 14-12.
Big momentum switch to Hastings early in this set. Built up that big 5-0 lead at one point, but now Hastings has come back after a long stretch of side outs. Hastings has come back and is cut into the lead, and now we're right back in this contest.
Nickel with the serve. Attack air on Lee as the set goes over the hitter. Hastings within 1, 14-13. And Nickel will continue serving. Nickel to serve from the middle. And it's a short serve taken by Lee, and it's an overpass hit down by Shocker. Shayna Shocker with the kill, and that ties it at 14. Pygon with the overpass on the short serve, and Shocker made him pay. Tied at 14, another short serve near ace. On the outside, it's Sumida. The Broncos dig it up, brought to the front row, hit over by Kinney. Pygon over to Martinez. Big swing by Zelenovic. Hastings gets control. Beardsley to Shocker. She'll tip it. Covered by Lee. Outside to Zelenovic. Blocked back by Shocker. Lee will reload. In the middle, out it goes. On the attack by Sumida. And Hastings with their first lead of this 4th set.
Oh, kind of an unforced error there by Lee. They had what I thought was an opening. A single middle hitter on a single block. Just took it a little bit long.
Nickel with the serve. Taken by Lee. And another attack error by Sumida. 16-14. Lee with a 2-point deficit now. Just moments ago, they led 13-6. Hastings on a 10-1 run to take the lead. Nickel to continue serving. Martinez outside to their All-American Zelenovic. Hastings gets it back outside to Schween, and it's tipped by Lee. Point Hastings. Schween with another kill. She's got 19, and it's 17-14 Broncos. Timeout for Lee. Lee with their final timeout in this 4th set. Hastings, what a turn of events as they have all the momentum in the world.
They do right now, and Hastings working with only 2 hitters in the front row. Beardsley is in the front row, and you would think that Lee would have the opportunity to try and go on their left side attack and try and go over Beardsley, but the last few times they've been going into the middle, and the Flames have been making some errors there.
So Hastings on an 11-1 run. They have moved in front 17-14. And the Broncos, of course, lead this match 2-1. The winner will face top-seeded Concordia tonight at 5:45 p.m. The losers, their season comes to a close. And right now, Hastings with all the momentum.
Hastings is there. I think, you want to work against that strong Hastings attack, but I tell you, I bet Beardsley has an opportunity here on a quick attack herself, playing front row to dump something in. I wonder if she's going to go to that at some point to try and get a little extra point here.
It'll be Kirsten Nickel to serve for the Broncos out of the timeout. Lee is out of timeouts in this fourth set. Martinez outside to Zelenovic, and she'll tool off the block for the kill. They went to the All-American Zelenovic. 15 kills for Zelenovic, and it's a 2-point game, 17-15. Lee with the serve. Pygon down the line, taken by Kinney. Overpass, hit down by Zelenovic. 2 straight kills by Zelenovic, and Lee within 1 at 17-16.
And really, that's where they can go. Zelenovic over Beardsley.
Pygon back to serve. And she'll serve. It goes long, a missed serve by Libby Pygon. 18-16, Hastings with the advantage. And serving will be Carissa Kinney. Kinney to serve. Short serve taken by Zelenovic. She'll get it back, and it's blocked back by Osterhaus. Jessica Osterhaus with the block. That's her 4th block, and it's 19-16 Broncos.
Broncos have to feel good right now. Not only do they have the lead, but they also have one of their better servers, Kinney, serving this in this rotation.
Outside to Martins, and she'll put it away for the kill. Martins with the kill. And Lee will have serve.
Nice job by Martins there. She had a double block facing her, and rather than try and go through it, she had the opportunity to go off the edge and put it out of bounds, and that's what she did.
Courtney Wilson will come in to serve, 5'11" senior. Seen her earlier in this match in spot duty, kind of a second setter. Schween will punch it over. It hits the antenna on the attack air. It's a point for Lee, and they're within 1 at 19-18.
So now you're seeing the 6-2 offense. Orozco is also in the front row.
Wilson to serve, taken by Kinney. Beardsley to Osterhaus on the slide, puts it away for the kill. Jessica Osterhaus with 8 kills, 20-18 Hastings. And back to serve will be Beardsley. So Hastings will have the 3 hitters up front. Beardsley, the setter, is in the back. Serve taken by Pygon. To the middle, quick attack to Zelenovic, and she puts it away for the kill. Zelenovic with 17 kills to lead Lee. It's 20-19 Hastings. And Zelenovic's got to go to the back row. She'll serve. Dug up by Nickel. Right side to Schween, who puts it away for the kill. Kendra Schween with another swing. She's got 20 kills. 21-19 in favor of Hastings. Back to serve will be Schween, who will go to the back row.
And that does not mean she's not in the attack protocol here for Hastings. She can swing out of the back row as well.
Ojukwu over the block, dug up by Kinney. Right side attack to Zuha, who puts it away for the kill. Katie Zuha from the right side. She's got 2. 22-19 in favor of Hastings. Hastings just 3 points away from advancing to the quarterfinals. Schween will serve. Schween taking it in the back row, right side to Orozco. Hastings keeps it alive, and they can't get to it. Orozco with the kill. And a side out for Lee, 22-20. Hastings with the lead in this 4th set.
Still plenty of opportunity here for Lee. Down only 2. It's late, but they're down only 2.
Martins to serve, taken by Kinney. Beardsley, bump set to Nickel, cross court and down. Nickel with the kill. She's got 10. 23-20 in favor of Hastings. Now just 2 points away from the match. Lindy Matthews on the court to serve. Matthews, a 5'9" sophomore, serving and defensive specialist. Matthews to serve. And it's hit down by Shocker, and back row attack anyway on Lee. And we have match point coming up for Hastings. Serving will be Matthews. Match point for the Broncos. Making their first national tournament appearance since 2006. Ojukwu on the left side. Kept alive by the Broncos, hit over by Zuha. Here comes Lee out of the middle, and a back row attack, and that's it. Back row attack on Lee, and Hastings will advance to the quarterfinals with a 3-1 victory over 9th-seeded Lee. They lost the first set, 25-15, and then it was 25-23, 25-17, and 25-20. Lee's season comes to a close with a 30-11 mark. Hastings advances with a 30-6 record. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll recap this game. You're listening to NAI Championship Volleyball on the web. Welcome back to the Tyson Event Center Gateway Arena, site of the 2012 NAI Volleyball National Championship. And as the 8th-seeded Hastings Broncos defeating number 9 Lee in 4 sets, Hastings advances to the quarterfinals. They'll take on top seed Concordia tonight at 5:45. Hastings advances with a 30-6 record. Lee's season comes to a close at 30-11. Give you some numbers, first of all. Before we put a close to this match, Lee hit 201 for the match compared to 286 for Hastings. Individually, Lee led by Zelenovic with 17 kills, Sumida with 12, 14 for Ojukwu. Hastings was led by Kendra Schween with 21 kills, 12 for Nickel, and 9 for Shayna Shocker. But it was Hastings, after a rough start to the match, dropping that first set 25-15. They come back and win the next 3, 25-23, 25-17, and 25-20.
In those last 3 sets, they really increased their offensive efficiency. They hit 200 in the first set, but the differential there was 269, a 469 attack percentage for Lee in that first one, which really carried them to victory. And as you commented all along, Matt, 200 isn't necessarily that bad an attack percentage at the national tournament. Usually don't win with it, but it's a reasonable attack percentage. And then Hastings bounced that up to 42% in the second set, and then just kind of held it right there in the higher 200s for the next 2 sets. They got a little bit better defensively, able to deal with the Lee attack. Lee actually had a negative hitting percentage in the third set and was only at 171 here in the fourth set. So basically, I think one word you could use to describe Hastings is resilient. They had some really resilient play here. They took a blow from Lee to start the thing out, and then just really came around and played well down the stretch.
So Lee's season comes to a close, 30-11 on the year. A team that has reached the semifinals the last 3 years. They bow out in the single elimination tournament, but a very good season for Lee as well. And they'll have a lot of players coming back, as I just see one senior on the roster, and that was Courtney Wilson, one of their backup setters.
Right. So the attack that we saw here is an attack that they'll just probably try and supplement with people coming in. So the program will continue to grow and be strong at Lee. We've always expected them to be a team that would appear here at the national tournament, but also a team that would go deep into the national tournament. They came out of pool play. They were seeded second in their pool behind Biola. Came out of pool play, losing, I think, only to Biola. And then losing a match here to Hastings. So right now, Pool E looks to be a pretty good pool. The kind of the two dark horses coming out of Pool E, Hastings and Mid-America Nazarene, both of them playing matches here at the 10 o'clock match in the play-in round.